Hello, well-being. Welcome back to the quiet edge of the universe. Tonight we slow everything down so your body can remember its blueprint of perfect health, its evolutionary potential, and the deep restoration that comes with sleep. Please only listen when you can rest completely and safely, never while driving or doing anything that needs your full attention. Tonight, simply settle in. Let your room grow quiet around you. Let your body get comfortable, and let your mind be gently fascinated. Long before there were cities, before language, before names for anything at all, there were immense clouds in space where gravity practiced patience. A nebula is sometimes called a cloud, but that word is far too small. A cloud on Earth drifts across a sky and dissolves by evening. A nebula can stretch across light years. It can cradle the ingredients of stars. It can glow in colors the human eye barely catches. Rose, violet, silver blue, ember gold. It's lit from within by young suns still learning how to shine. And a nebula is not empty. It's architecture in slow motion, a construction site of light, a cathedral of hydrogen, a place where matter gathers and waits and swirls and listens and responds. It's a place where the universe rehearses what it wants to become next. And somewhere above the earth tonight, beyond the weather, beyond the airplanes, beyond the worries and the calendars and unfinished thoughts of ordinary human life, there are still these vast nurseries of possibility, drifting in silence. The Orion Nebula is one of them, a stellar nursery, a luminous chamber in the sword of Orion, where gas and dust fold inward, where new stars gather themselves from the inside out, where gravity, the quiet sculptor, keeps shaping brilliance in the dark. Some of the light from that region began traveling before your current concerns ever existed, before this week's decisions, before tonight's thoughts, before so many of the things that you carried. And still, it came. Across distances so large, your mind can only bow to them. Across cold and emptiness and time itself. Until at last portion of that ancient light reached the world you live in now. And that means something beautiful. It means the universe is still in conversation with you, even now, especially now. So imagine for just a moment that you are lying outside beneath an open sky. The ground beneath you is warm from the memory of daylight. The air is calm, and there is a soft blanket beneath your shoulders and the faint scent of clean earth, dry grass, and distant pine trees. Above you, the stars are clear enough to stir something ancient in your mind. That old human ache to look up and wonder. For a few moments, there is nothing to solve, only this: your breathing, the gentle weight of your body, the sky above you, vast enough to make every hurried thought relax. Just relax, deeper and deeper. It's easy and effortless, isn't it? You notice Orion there, steady and bright, a hunter in the old stories, a pattern in the stars, and hanging from the belt, that soft blur humans once mistook for a simple smudge is something far more astonishing. A nursery of stars, a living cloud, a place where the universe is still inventing light. You keep breathing, one breath at a time, slow and steady, in and out, in and out, and you can relax deeply. As your breath settles, something subtle begins to happen. The starlight above you begins to seem less distant, less like scattered points and more like a river. A quiet current of silver light descending through the dark. It gathers around you with extraordinary gentleness, as though the night itself has decided to carry you so softly, so gently, so expertly, and you can relax deeply, can't you? Your blanket becomes lighter, the ground becomes softer, and your body remains deeply supported while your awareness begins to drift upward, upward, effortlessly. You rise through the cool night air calmly, peacefully, with the easy certainty of a dream that knows exactly where it's going, and you can trust it, can't you? Below you, the earth rests in darkness and moonlight, fields and forests and oceans, they grow quiet. The weather moves in broad, sleeping spirals. You can notice that the cities glitter for a while, and then they blur and soften into the distance. And above you, the stars in the sky, they grow brighter and brighter and brighter as you drift deeper and deeper into the night. And ahead, like an illuminated veil suspended in the black, the nebula begins to reveal itself. At first, it looks delicate. Then it becomes enormous and impossibly alive. It's so beautiful that you allow yourself to drift even closer so that you can see it more clearly. It's not a flat image or a photograph. It is a place, a true cosmic landscape. Columns of dust are rising like floating mountains. Vast folds of glowing gas billow outward like silk in slow motion. Newborn stars burn inside translucent chambers, their light turning the surrounding mist into stained glass. Tiny particles shimmer like bioluminescent pollen in an unseen tide. It is beautiful in a way that almost seems impossible. It's as though the universe once imagined a dream of color and structure and depth, and then allowed it to bloom just for you. You pass then between enormous luminous curtains of hydrogen gas. You move beside dark, velvety ridges where denser dust hides what is still forming and shaping. You notice regions where ultraviolet light from young stars carves sharp edges into softer clouds, like wind shaping dunes or time shaping stone. Everything here is movement. Everything here is becoming, just like you. Nothing is rushed. Nothing is wasted. Just the slow, elegant intelligence of emergence. And perhaps that is one reason your mind loves the cosmos so much. Because somewhere deep inside, you recognize this language. The language of pattern, the language of transformation, the language of hidden order becoming visible over time. A nebula does not panic its way into a star. It gathers, it organizes, it responds to conditions. It allows gravity, temperature, pressure, chemistry, and time to do their beautiful work. And your body, in its earthly way, knows everything about that. your body has always been a master of intelligent timing, whether you knew it or not. Even now, while you rest, billions and billions of processes are unfolding with exquisite precision. Your cells are communicating perfectly. Proteins are folding. Tissues are repairing, renewing, and regenerating. Your brain is cleaning itself out with expert precision. Your energy is being made and distributed expertly. Your membranes are maintaining their gradients. Your heart is keeping perfect rhythm. Your lungs are exchanging life itself. Your brain is sorting, integrating, and updating. It's not because you're forcing it. It's because this is what your living intelligence does. And you can feel that truth more deeply here, and you can trust it inside this luminous nursery of stars made just for you. You can go ahead and allow yourself to drift through a glowing chamber. You can see it, can't you? This is the place where light turns into a soft blue violet around you. And in that calm radiance, a thought arrives, not as effort, as recognition. The iron in your blood, the calcium in your bones, the oxygen moving through your breath and in every cell of your body. These elements were born in ancient stars. You are not separate from the cosmos observing it. You are one of its exquisite expressions. Matter organized into awareness. Starlight organized into a body. Cosmic history organized into a living being capable of wonder. And perhaps the same universe that learned to shape galaxies and stars also carried forward a deep intelligence for pattern, repair, coherence, adaptation, and renewal. And your body remembers its blueprint of perfect health, not as a rigid ideal, though a living tendency toward harmony, toward repair, toward vitality, toward evolution, toward greater coherence than you can even imagine possible. Why don't you just go ahead and allow yourself to drift deeper and deeper into the nebula? Because far ahead, a cluster of young stars glows inside a cradle of dust, brilliant and newly awake. Their light spills through the cloud in long, radiant shafts. And in that light, the nebula looks almost cellular. Not because it is literally a body, but because nature loves recurring patterns, doesn't it? Branching, clustering, networking, self-organizing, from roots to rivers, from lungs to lightning, from your neural webs to galactic filaments. Existence keeps returning to elegant designs that work, especially for you. And if you are honest with yourself, you'll agree, won't you? And so you smile softly, inwardly, as you continue to float through this beautiful space. Because the mind that loves ideas, loves systems, loves invention, loves possibility, that very mind gets to rest here. It gets to feast first and then soften. And here is your mind candy. Here is your cosmic documentary. Here is your permission to be fascinated all the way into deep restoration. Why don't you go ahead now and move through a darker corridor of the nebula, where the dust is denser, richer, almost velvet black, with faint red light glowing through its edges. Somewhere inside this hidden density, stars are forming. They're still invisible, they're still gathering, they're still becoming themselves. And there is something deeply satisfying and reassuring about that. Not everything meaningful must already be visible. Not every powerful process announces itself early. Not every transformation begins with brightness. Some of the most important changes begin in protected darkness, in incubation, in depth, in silence, and your body knows this. Sleep knows this. Healing knows this. Evolution knows this. You do not need to shine in every moment to be becoming something extraordinary. Sometimes your next coherence is forming quietly beneath your surface. Sometimes your next level of vitality is gathering in the unseen. Sometimes your nervous system is learning safety so completely that restoration begins to feel natural again. Every cell in your body remembers the intelligence that built the stars. Every breath invites that intelligence closer into your lived experience. Every night of deep rest supports your body's natural movement toward balance, adaptation, and vitality. And now the nebula begins to change around you. The colors soften. The light grows warmer. The currents slow. And you notice a wide river of pale gold starlight opening ahead. It is calm and luminous, inviting your return. Why don't you just go ahead and allow it to easily draw you in? This river carries you without any effort at all, away from the inner chambers of the stellar nursery, back through translucent veils of color, back beyond the bright young stars, back through widening darkness. Just go ahead and allow the nebula to recede behind you, still glowing, still creating, still patiently becoming. And you carry something from it now, something for every generation to come. A felt sense, a remembering that the universe is ancient, intelligent, and creative. And so, in your own embodied way, are you. Even greater than you could imagine possible. Your body carries an evolutionary blueprint for vitality and possibility and for becoming. Your body can be fascinated into peace. That coherence can feel beautiful. That restoration can feel magical. That deep sleep can become a kind of cosmic homecoming. Beautiful explorer, notice now that the stars begin to grow smaller now. The earth grows nearer, and clouds form pale shapes beneath you. The familiar world rises gently and softly to meet you. Oceans, mountains, night air, the quiet field where your body has been resting all along. Go ahead and allow yourself to descend softly back through the atmosphere, back through the cool dark, back to the blanket, and back to the ground. Back to the simple miracle of a human body at rest beneath a sky full of stars. Allow yourself to settle in completely, supported, held by the earth, held by the night, held by the same vast reality that shaped the stars, the Milky Way, all of it, and that now shapes breath moving in and out of you. And this is where everything begins to slow even more. Your breathing becomes smooth and easy. Your forehead begins to soften. Your jaw softens. Your throat softens. Your shoulders loosen and relax. Your epigenome repairs itself expertly, doesn't it? Your shoulders relax even more. Your arms grow heavy and comfortable, and you can remember your blueprint of perfect health. Your chest feels quiet and open. Your belly feels warm and at ease. And every organ in your body returns to its state of perfect health. Your hips soften. Your legs grow heavy. Your feet relax completely. Your mind becomes so spacious now. Your thoughts become stars scattered far apart in a wide, friendly darkness. Your brain repairs itself. There's plenty of room between all of your thoughts. There's plenty of quiet around them as you relax deeper and deeper and deeper as your body enjoys this deeper settling, and you follow a descent into the most restful, regenerative, restorative, evolutionary sleep. 10. Drifting beautifully. 9. Deeper into comfort. 8. Your breath is smooth and rhythmic. 7. Your body remembers how easy rest can be. 6. Your mind floating in a field of soft space. 5. Every cell is leaning toward perfect coherence. 4. Deeper and gentler now. 3. Your whole body resting inside intelligent calm. 2. Sleep drawing closer, warm and certain. 1. Deeply held, deeply restored, deeply at home. And you can stay here in this softness, in this quiet, in this elegant and living darkness, where your body does what it has always known how to do. Restore, integrate, replenish, renew, evolve. Your body easily returns to its natural state of coherence. your body remembers its blueprint of perfect health. Your body carries an evolutionary blueprint for vitality and possibility. And as you drift further into sleep, you may enjoy the simplest truth of all. This universe has been practicing creation for a very long time. And tonight, while you rest, that same creative intelligence continues its work within you. Gently, precisely, beautifully. Sleep now, well-being. The cosmos favors the well-rested.